Rise and shine, everybody. Let's go wake up Bailey. Usually I'm greeted with quite a few good mornings, but he was a little camera shy today. Don't worry, guys. I promise he's fine. That's Mo, and he's a perpetual troublemaker.
What are you doing? Don't look innocent.
They really are seriously cute, though.
What are you doing? You all three look guilty.
Oh yeah, this is his new favorite toy. I used to be really consistent with doing my makeup, but since my accident, I kind of got really lax about doing it, and I'm trying to get back in the habit of doing it regularly, and I've really come to enjoy this time in the morning while I do it because I can listen to a podcast or audiobook in peace. Well, I say that loosely because I always have Bailey in there, but most of the time it's pretty peaceful. One thing that I've learned since my accident, now that I'm at home all day every day, is that I am far more productive when I take the time to do my makeup, even if I don't have anything planned that day. But just the act of getting up, getting a shower, doing my makeup, and putting on real clothes has made a tremendous impact in how productive I am that day and just generally my overall mental health. Y'all may think I'm weird, but I actually really love my gray hair. So this is Bailey's little corner where he's allowed to make as big of a mess as he wants to. Did you say over there?
I said, you kind of do.
Kind of do what?
Have a personal chef. We'll cook you some chili here in a little bit.
All right. What you doing, Oliver? Are you a sweet boy? What you think about that bird, Oliver? You're not a big fan, are you? Lee is making chili today, and I was planning on putting that in the video, but he got started while I was in the middle of a bunch of other stuff, so men. You don't want a chip? That's all I have. So in this next segment, I stitched together some noises that Bailey makes that y'all don't get to hear very much. I tried to give Bailey a tortilla chip, but he didn't want it.
Crackhead.
Bailey, Lord. I've been recording this whole time because I'm recording Bailey. It's fine, I'll have to edit it out, but see how this microphone is right in front of the bird? Daddy's saying ugly words.
You drink it all.
Go let him out.
Where's Bailey? Bailey! Come on! Come on, crackhead. There he is.
Did Daddy lock you in the pantry?
He was attacking me again. Run up and bit me on the ankle. Mama, what you did? You drank it all. What are you doing, baby?
Vlogging, as it turns out, is hard. Yeah, so every little shot I do, there's lights, and there's GoPro, this camera, that camera, Bailey, there's clutter everywhere, and I'm not even like halfway through the day yet.
Bailey, you're not being any help at all.
He's definitely not being any help. But I am about to finish getting this set up so I can put together my pumpkins for the vlog, and this is really what's going on.
What do you think about it, Spooky?
Okay, the most important thing that I had to do today was to assemble these pumpkins that I made as Christmas gifts. I've got to do, I got you.
Oh, snatch him out of bed.
Okay, take two. This is what is so frustrating about, and I'm actually talking to the camera and you, but you know, my accident and everything, like, I recovered amazingly, and to look at me, I look normal, but just even doing a task like this, it kills my neck. And
you know, most people can't appreciate the fact that you can only stay upright 45 minutes to an hour, maybe an hour and a half at a time, and then you gotta lay your head back for an hour. I mean, there's no way you can ever get people to understand that if they're not around you.
so there's really no precedent for an injury like mine, recovery-wise, and so it's very, like, on one hand, sometimes I feel guilty that I'm even applying for disability, but, like, just doing a task like this, I mean, every once in a while I can do things like this, but to go into a job day in, day out, on their schedule, with my neck, and, like, it's just, I can't do that, so that's, you know, why I started, well, that's a big reason why I started documenting everything on YouTube. It's, you know, it's also to encourage other people and solidarity and all of that, but also to explain, you know, kind of how my life has been impacted, and don't get me wrong, I'm very happy. I'm not necessarily complaining. I'm just
Frustrated.
yeah, it can be a little frustrating. Yeah. So the pattern does not say to do this, but I go a little extra step and I use fabric glue that dries clear, and I don't normally have to use a butter knife, but the glue is kind of stuck a little bit. We'll set that to the side while I stuff the top one. I was hoping to do my nails today or tonight, but I don't think that's gonna happen. You know what I'm learning trying to make this video for y'all is that it's not really possible to film a vlog and be productive at the same time. So that's fun. I need an editor. Not really, but really. Just someone who is really good at video editing but loves it so much that they do it for free. Kidding, obviously. These big plans today on getting some stuff straightened up and tackling some clutter and including it in the
been a full day.
Okay, now to finish it off, take a stick of cinnamon. Oh. Here. Alright, let's finish the pumpkins real quick. Okay. As I was saying before Bailey got spooked by a cinnamon stick, I use the cinnamon stick to make the stem, and then I just take a piece of twine and make a bow. And here we have the finished set of crochet pumpkins. If you would like to make them for yourself, please check the description and I will leave the pattern information there. So since this is a proper day in the life video, I wanted to do a screen recording of my editing process for a thumbnail. Everyone knows that video editing is a ton of work, but what they don't often think about is the work it takes to design a thumbnail. I am certainly no professional, but I can talk you through my process. So I've been on YouTube a little over a year now, and I've made quite a few thumbnails, but I feel like I'm just now finding my own personal style. Again, not professional advice, but what I have found that I like to do is to take a screenshot from my actual video. Number one, because I never remember to take a thumbnail picture, and number two, I just feel like it accurately represents the video that you are going to click on. What I have found that works for me is to take that screenshot and put it into Canva. I then separate the foreground from the background. I blur out the background and then take the foreground and lay it back over onto the thumbnail And then I start adding in my text and any graphics that I would like to include. The thumbnail that I'm working on here is from my recent video where I had an appointment with my neurosurgeon. To add more context to the thumbnail, I felt that it was important to include some kind of image of my neck injury just to give it some more context. Then I make sure to put that image in between the foreground and the background. This part may be totally unnecessary, but I wanted to add a little bit of a bright blur behind the image just to make it stand out a little bit more. I've also recently started adding borders to my thumbnails, mainly just because I feel like it gives it a little bit of an extra pop amongst so many other similar thumbnails on your homepage. After I get the main things figured out in my design, then it's time for text, colors, and other little details like arrows or emojis that I used in this thumbnail. But that's it, guys. Then I download it, upload it into YouTube, but usually it's my last step, whereas other people it's their first step, but who cares? After I finished my thumbnail, I did go ahead and decide to do my nails. Well, guys, after all of that, I can honestly say that the application is impeccable. But they're obnoxious. I will probably redo them the day after Christmas. Oh my goodness. They look a little bit ridiculous, but that's okay. We'll see how long I can last like this. But if you would like to connect with members of this community, I created a group on Facebook called the LTM Network. Be sure to check us out, and I will leave that information in the description below.